this is what I do after a big ride. So what helps with cleaning the bike after a big ride is like it helps you identify if something is broken, or if some of the fluid levels are low, or if the bike makes some weird noise. Cleaning it always helps to get those sounds out, and as well as makes you have a clean bike. During the ride last time was I spilled fuel all over the bike and it made a big mess out of it, and also I got a ton of insects on the bike. So I rinse it down first with a very powerful power wash, and I use wheel cleaners first. The wheel cleaners, the brand I use is the Diablo gel wheel cleaner. I use it for my cars as well as the bike. So this is pretty good. This kind of takes out all the grime and everything, and kind of helps get some clean brakes and wheels. So I try to avoid cleaning with this on the brakes, but still sometimes the brakes get that liquid on and sometimes give a very weird noise, but after some riding it kind of goes away. But I've had some great results with the wheel cleaning. So if you have a bike and if you lubricate with some chain lubricated, you would know that there's a very possibility of a lot of grime sticking on the rear wheel. Now look at this rear wheel after cleaning. Not a single grime or any oily stuff on the wheel. I use the same brand of cleaner for the body as well. So the chemical guy is Mr. Pink. So the same I use for my cars as well. So what I do is like kind of spray it all over and let it sit for a while, and then use a scrub like this, and kind of take out all the other leftover debris and all those things. Use a scrub like this and kind of take off all the other stuff that is sticking onto the paint and fairings and everything else. I kind of rinse it down with the power wash again, and once it is done I kind of let the bike sit for a while so it kind of gets to start to dry down, and then I use a quick dry towel, and kind of clean up all the other leftover liquid. So that by itself gives a good clean. So if you can see the bike right now, so it's like kind of pretty clean. And kind of do one more step. Like I have something called as a muck off. So that is a quick clean kind of stuff. So you just spray it on top of the bike, let it sit for a few minutes, and then kind of rub it off and everything comes off. But the good thing about the muck off is if there's any grease left over, say you cleaned and there's some grease sticking on somewhere or anything like that, the muck off helps you clean it off. And it also has a good shine on top of it, so I kind of prefer doing that after a wash. So this is what I use after the wash is done, and kind of You may think it is an overkill, but I've seen good results, so kind of stick to this process. So let's see how it works. Yeah, that's it. So you should be now able to see the difference between just a wash and then using the muck off after the wash. So it's kind of gives a lot of shine, and it's also kind of smooth. Yeah, if you can hear it, that's a jigsaw. These are first I'll use this to kind of take off the grime, and now since the chain is kind of new and just about 800 miles, I'm not use this, just a rag to kind of clean it off before I apply the so that's it. So I kind of let it rest for some time before I ride the bike, because I don't want the chain lubricant to go all over the place. I don't really use a lot of chain lube, but it's just probably a single spray all over, kind of holds up. And this is how I clean my bike. You may have a better and easier way, so this is how I do it. Thank you.